Hello dreamers, welcome to another valley tour. This one is going to be a little bit different because we are going to go not outside, but inside. If you haven't seen my tour with Dreams with Gem that was posted about a month ago, definitely check it out on the valley tour playlist. Today we're going to take a look at her indoor builds, and I think if you do any indoor decorating, you're going to get inspired. Let's jump right into it. Before we start, I just finished editing the video and I just want to say I'm so sorry for what you're about to witness. I cringed so hard. I don't know why, but for some reason, this video was recorded a couple months ago, and I don't remember exactly what was wrong with me, but I feel like I was so boring in this video. I barely engaged in the conversation, even though there were so many incredible builds and so many questions to ask. I have no excuse. Maybe I was just taking it all in, letting Dreams with Gem to be able to express herself, or I might have even been sick back then. I don't know. I promise I'm not this boring in every valley tour, so it's just one-time thing. Just a little warning, please don't unsubscribe. I promise next tour is going to be way more fun, and so sorry Dreams with Gem had to carry the entire tour pretty much by herself. I'm ashamed. Also, make sure to subscribe to Dreams with Gem on YouTube. We're going to link her channel in description. She has amazing GTV content. Let's do this.
Well, we'll go into Lady Tremaine's,
All right.
which is just one room. It's a yoga studio.
Nice.
Yep, just the one room. I used different items to cover the other doors.
Oh yeah, I was like, where's the doors? I see one there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, behind bookcases.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
creative.
It's a yoga center. Okay, so then we'll go to the bakery. So
This is
this main
bakery.
section, yep, this is obviously where you order your food. I used the letters up there to look like menu boards.
Nah, that's smart.
And then once you order back in here, oops, we have just a little seating area. You can hang out, read a book, eat your scones.
This is for elite members.
Yes, yes. I did use Touch of Magic chairs here.
Oh yeah. Fancy, love it.
And then in the other door, we have the kitchen. So here's a kind of much more industrial looking kitchen as opposed to like your kitchen in your house.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Eternity Isle, what do you call them? Like the book, the fire extinguisher.
Time bending gifts.
Time bending things. Yes, there we go. I used a lot of those around in here. So again, much more functional looking than magical necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then over to the Lady in the Tramp house. This is just one room. This is that 1920s kind of train station. So we have the central seating area, the giant windows.
So you said you have something like this in your city?
Yes, I'm from Pittsburgh. It's called the Grand Concourse.
Oh.
We actually just ate there for our anniversary.
So is it train station and a restaurant?
Yes, they've converted the train station into a restaurant. It's no longer functioning as a train station,
Okay.
but they've kept it in the original, its original form. So the entire main ballroom section is the stained glass kind of thing that you would picture from the 1920s. It's gorgeous.
Okay, I see.
Okay, so that's the Glade. Can go to the beach. Oh no, Donald's drowning.
And he's happy again.
Okay, so this I set up as a hotel. This is like probably my very first interior build outside of my house. So some of the items are a little bit more on the simplistic side.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but this is reception where you check in, obviously. And to the left here, we have the little mermaid suite.
Nice. I would love a hotel room with the Eric statue.
I thought that was a really good place for him. Okay, in the center here, we have the dark queen room.
Nice, very mysterious.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the Lion King room. Reminds me a lot of Disney World. They have, you know, the themed hotels and whatnot. That's what I was trying to emulate.
Nice. Yeah, this one's very bright and colorful.
So that's currently the only house I have decorated on my beach. The beach house that we got not too long ago is not fully decorated yet.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll head up into the forest here. So I got the idea in the Corona Castle. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. And I got the idea to make it a church. It's just one room.
Oh,
But
wow.
when you walk in, you can you can see how I utilize the items here to kind of make it look like you're in a church area.
What is this item?
That's the attorney stand from the end of the Jafar quest.
Oh my god, I still didn't finish the Far Quest. I keep seeing such amazing items. I need to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
That is so
But
cool.
I thought it made a good I thought it made a good pulpit.
Yeah.
And I used the these brown couches as the pews.
That looks good. That is like you can instantly recognize what it is.
Yeah. This is probably one of my favorites.
Awesome.
Okay, so then up into the Frosted Heights, we have one building. It's just one room. Again, I hid the other doors. In the fortress, I did this build for my husband, who's a Star Trek fan. I actually did it one evening just as a joke, but he's like, no, you should keep it. It's cool. So here we are on the bridge.
Yeah, I have never watched Star Trek, but I had seen a lot of clips, so
Yeah, it just turned out really cute. This is the captain's chair, obviously, and here are the two. They always have two people in the front of the captain's chair, so I did those little desks with chairs, and then over here with the aliens is the transporter where they beam people up. It just turned out really cute. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I love it.
And I added this. This actually has an inside joke. In Star Trek, it seems like the red uniform person, if they go on a trek, always dies first. They call it red shirting. Like, oh no, the red shirt person's gonna die. So I had to put a person there with a red uniform on, just as a joke.
Nice.
So this building is not yet decorated, but I'm thinking I'm going to turn it into like an indoor Christmas market. That's the goal. Okay, so we're going to go inside Maurice, who is Belle's father. He still lives in the family home. My husband is a professor and very absent-minded, placing books all over and whatnot. So that's kind of what I was going for here. And I wanted it to look much more kind of that 18th, 19th century look to it. So I tried not to use any modern lights versus candlelight and whatnot. Although I did use some Beauty and the Beast items like the lamp here, but in general, I tried to make it look a little bit on the older side. Okay, so then this room here would be Belle's teenage room.
Oh, that's cute.
You know, they weren't rich either, so I tried to keep the floors looking a little bit more on the modest side.
Yeah.
Keeping true to the story. Here is the kitchen. Again, trying to make it look a little bit on the older side, not so much modern counters with marble and things, but wooden tables, fruits and vegetables, things that you would necessarily see. The bathtub in the kitchen, which was that was common.
Interesting.
So, yeah, sewing, table. It was kind of a one room does all kind of situation. So I tried to keep to that as much as I could. I mean, obviously we're limited by the items we have, but
yeah, it looks very nice.
And then Maurice's bedroom is where his study. This is where he does all his inventing.
Love it. Wow, I've never seen this this item placed. It's so big.
The screws?
Yeah.
I know, I was surprised. They're huge. And the gears too.
Yeah. Yeah, using
But I tried to look like a... Go ahead.
Using time-bending items for decorating is so underrated.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So yeah, that's Belle's father's house. And then we have the Snuggly Duckling, which is just a one-room tavern. Again, wanted it to look a little like a tavern. Old. Nothing fancy.
It does.
And I did show the one door, but I used crates and things to block it off, almost like it was, things in there are just storage anyway, so there's no reason to go in
makes
there.
Sense. Yeah, you can't even access it.
Nope. Yeah, I really liked how it turned out.
Yeah, great choice of wallpaper. Very rustic.
Yes, that was the goal. Okay. And then we have our library. Again, I think this was a very early build for me as well. I was just inspired by small town libraries. So if you've ever been in a small town library, this is, it's not far off. They don't have a ton of books, but it's cozy. People, you see a lot of elderly people in there reading and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does
And
look
then
cozy.
I added a full cafe. So a completely different vibe, but just a cafe where you can pop in and read, have a sandwich. I didn't make it so much bakery-like as opposed to you can see eggs and sandwiches and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this room here would be your tech center where you meet up for group projects or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Much more school-based.
Yeah, very modern now.
Mm-hmm. But I kept the brick. I wanted it to look like it's been converted.
Yeah.
And then this back room here is the library storage. The
Ooh,
story
I like how
time.
dark it looks. It does look like a storage.
Yep. I wanted it to look like when they have child's plays or whatnot. What do you do with all the props when you're done?
Yep.
The old TV on the cart, things that you would see in an old library.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
So I was thinking about teenagers, where do they go to hang out or whatnot? And this is kind of what I came up with. We have just a basic kind of hangout place. And to keep the lights on, we go to the toy store where they sell all their toys. So, and this, I wanted it to look like a Disney gift shop.
Awesome.
I really like how this room came out. It was super cute. There's so many items in the game that, you know, that kind of fulfill that
Yep.
toy shop kind of look, that I really like how it turned out. So then with teens, obviously we have to have a gaming center. So
Of
here
course.
we have our video game arcade. You can play checkers. There's computer center, TV. And then this room over here is probably one of my favorites. It's the movie theater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I absolutely loved how this turned out.
Yeah, absolutely.
That Oswald door is it's just perfect in here.
Yeah, all of the items feel like they're perfect for this place.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
lights.
Yep. I keep tweaking it as we get more items in. But as I complete memories, I'll come in here and I'll switch the paintings around.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite rooms in my whole valley.
Wow, nice.
As you can tell, I work from home. I had knee surgery actually back in March, and I was laid up and I did nothing but decorate my valley all day, every day.
That's awesome. Yeah, you have a lot to show for it now.
Okay, so the Cinderella castle I made into like a fancy kind of ball place. You know, like you have those rental places you can get in town that are on the fancier side. That's what I wanted this to look like. So this is much more kind of like the reception room.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of lights here. Some of them are above the light limit, so they don't turn on.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have the dining room.
Fancy.
So I tried not to over decorate it. Like no one's living here. It's for, you know, group purposes.
Yeah, I like how you find a use for almost every wallpaper and floor in the game. Some of them I've never used before,
Yep.
but they look good.
Yeah. And then this is obviously the ballroom for dancing.
Nice, very sparkly.
Those are Touch of Magic couches, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I have to make a golden couch because this room just needs golden couches. I don't, you know.
100%.
So yeah, that's my community ballroom. So that's the only building that's decorated in the plaza. Down here in the meadow, we have two buildings. We have Mike and Sully's apartment. Which is Mike and Sully's apartment.
Very cozy.
Mm-hmm. And then this is their bathroom here to the right.
Ah. Yeah, the wallpaper fits the bathtub.
Mm-hmm. And then we have a bedroom over here to the left. I wanted it to look like, you know, this was an apartment, not necessarily a slumlord, but definitely on the low rent side.
Yeah, which college student can afford a fancy apartment?
Right? So we got peeling paint and, you know, a painted floor. So yeah. I think it turned out really cute.
Yeah, I agree.
So then over here at the Purple Flower Cottage, here we have, or the summer, I don't know. I always confuse the two. Summer, flower. Yeah, I got nothing. This cottage with the purple door.
Hmm.
This is like a art center. So here we have, you can come and learn how to pot plants and whatnot. And then in the back here is the art studio.
Wait, where's this from? This painting. Is this a memory?
It's just, yes.
Wait, we can place like the story memories in here?
Yeah, you just click, when you go up to the frame, you click change. Any memory you've completed can be placed in those frames.
Oh, interesting. For some reason I thought it's only the ones from like doing activities and collecting orbs.
Oh yeah, no, they're all in there.
That's great. That's great to know.
Like those boards we saw in the bakery. Those are the letters you find from Gaston. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, oops, I forgot a door. This door here is, I figured the person who runs the art center. It's like a studio apartment.
Very nice use of space.
Mm-hmm. Turn the bookcases in on themselves to make walls.
Yep.
Which we've all tried with Dream Snaps Outdoors.
Yep.
Some do it so masterfully. I've never been able to master the indoor-outdoor look.
Yeah, I never even tried.
We'll go up to the Forgotten Lands. My house, that's a tour in and of itself. I have 12 fully decorated floors.
Oof.
My storage is all indoors. I have 3 floors of storage. And then I have a room decorated for every single character.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the Cult of the Snake. This is their meeting room.
I can guess who's leading the cult.
Exactly.
Who are the members, though?
That I don't know, but you know who I catch back here all the time is Simba.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like this house a lot. It just turned out cute and different.
Yep. Definitely.
Because sometimes
fits.
I try to use as many items as I can in different ways. And it's hard sometimes thinking, okay, not necessarily I'm going to make this item fit in the build I want it to fit in, but I'm going to build something for this particular item. How would it work?
That is very spooky.
Yes, so this is just the haunted house.
I love this wallpaper. It's so reflective and dark.
Oh, I know, I love it. In Eternity Isle, I have the Leafy Cottage, which I've turned into the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I have a room with this wallpaper, and it's full of gems, and it's amazing looking.
Does it actually reflect what's inside the room? I can't tell what's reflecting.
It's just light. It reflects all the light. It doesn't reflect like you or items, but it will reflect the light.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
So in here, this is the wizard's room. Making potions and whatnot. Across the way here. This is the cellar. I know it doesn't go down, but we're going to pretend it did. I wanted it to look like a storage room, but kind of on the darker side of storage. Okay, so then this room, I didn't really have a purpose for it, but I wanted it to just be creepy.
That's a purpose of its own.
Yeah, so it's just to guard the magic rose.
I see like a giant reflection of this candle here as well.
Oh, that's awesome. I wish we could do the ceilings.
Yeah, oh yeah, they definitely need to add some paint for ceilings.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's my little, I don't even, the haunted mansion. I'm just going to call it that because I don't really have a name for it, but
Mm-hmm.
okay. So then off here this way to the witch's cottage, which is just one room, kind of a witch's studio apartment. Here she is.
Yeah, very functional once again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Anything you'd need. Well, except the bathroom. But
Which is
I'm guessing she go. Exactly. She just goes outside.
Or in the cauldron.
There you are. So yeah, those are all of my builds, except for my main house, which is ginormous.
Wow, that's awesome. I love how it
Thank you.
matches the biomes. All have like a story to them. That's very creative.
Thank you so much.
I only do indoor decor when I need it for Dream Snap.
Yeah, I do have a house on Eternity Isle that I use that for.
We're gonna link
I'll
the
have to-
links to all of your channels in description, so guys go check out all the content. Get inspired for some awesome builds.
Yes, thank you. I heard there's a great interview with Mr. Star and Sky on there too.
Yeah, I heard about it too. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Dreams with Gem. She's been a huge supporter of the channel, and it's been an honor and a pleasure to visit your valley, check out your buildings inside. I will probably at some point in the future will start decorating all the houses because we have so many of them, and it just creates a complete picture. If you can match the decor of the house, like give it a little story, it's just so beautiful. As soon as I finish all of my outdoor decorating, hopefully within the next 2-3 years, I'll definitely move to indoor decorating. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the supporters. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.